let's see. Boom, boom. Give me a second, chat. Alright, so welcome in here. Let me know if you can hear me on stream. I'm pretty sure my mic is coming through. Yeah, it looks like it's coming through. So we're not going to even send that. Day 9 of DaVinci Resolve vibe coding. Tools for you guys. So let's get started. Alright, let's see. I'll turn down this volume a little bit on my end. Let's get Figma booted up. Let's get DaVinci booted up on this computer. So I've been working on this stripe one here. Actually, before we go to stripe, let me go to the original one that we were working on. This is just some random template that I pulled up. I figured to add a lot of elements in it. So if we could get something like this going, it would be good. Alright, let me get this booted up here. I was working on the Mac last night, so usually at the beginning of these streams, we got to actually switch back to our project because it saves differently. Plus, I was working on a different folder. So let me go ahead and boot up the latest version of the plugin that we've been working on. Yeah, it looks like some of this we're going to need to delete. Okay, import from manifest. Let me go to my plugins. I'm not sure if anybody's on here. I don't have the stream pulled up on my screen yet, but we're making a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin to help motion designers, to help video editors, you know, just overall do their job quicker. Alright, let's see. Cool. Let me get some stuff pulled up in the stream. Refresh yourself with these after heavy coding. CO. Let me see what that means. Could just be a mistype. Could be a different language. I'm not sure. Okay, hi. Yeah, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're refreshing ourselves with this heavy stream stuff. We are refreshing ourselves with more vibe coding work behind the scenes. So that's always a lot of fun. Let me see if I can do something different with this camera too, because I can't really see your comments the greatest. Maybe there's not a good spot for my camera right now. I gotta figure something out. Maybe have like a top-down angle or something. Let me see if I can just... Okay, I got it. Hey, what's up? What's going on, Garuda? How you doing, man? We're working on a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin for video editors and motion designers. Let me do something real quick. Have you like video? Just popping in a poll here. Get people to like the video, and then we'll have more people on the stream here, which is pretty cool. So we made some progress off stream last night with this plugin. If you've been following along, we've kind of redone things a couple different times, made a couple different versions of this. But we have this PNG version that we're working on at the moment, and it's getting pretty close, I think. So hypothetically speaking, if everything goes to plan, we should be pretty close to release, I guess. Might do some testing. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see. So, yeah. What are you guys working on today? Feel free to pop in the chat. Let me know what you got going on. If you're just coming over here, watching the stream, vibing, let me know. If you got a project that you're working on, if you're a vibe coder, video editor, feel free to pop in the chat and let me know. I love talking to you guys. That's what kind of keeps these streams interesting. Alright. And let me know if the music's too loud, if my voice is coming through too loud. I switch between a couple different computers a lot, and sometimes it is. You love my idea? Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm hoping that a lot of people really like this idea. I found that it was a big problem of mine, and I figured probably a lot of people had it as well. So that's why we're making it. Carbon, hello, bro. Yo, what's going on, man? How you doing? If you guys are new here, we're building a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. Make it easier to import designs from Figma into DaVinci Resolve. They have something like this for After Effects, but there's nothing like it for DaVinci. It's going to help you out if you're a video editor or motion designer. You know, just make things a lot simpler. Excuse me. All right. Let's go ahead, delete this. Let's go ahead and delete this. We don't really need that. We don't need this. There might be some other stuff too that we can get rid of. Hard to say. It gets a little bit confusing when we're bouncing back and forth between computers. I'm watching your video from Bihar, India. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate all the love and support from you guys. I'm also building something as I set your stream on in the background. I'm on that vibe today. Haha. That's what's up, dude. Yeah, that's fire, dude. That's the way to go, brother. Please make tutorial on flow. Do you mean flow like editing, or like the flow of vibe coding? Or the flow of... Yeah. What do you mean as far as flow? I know there's a flow editing style. Alright, let's see. So let me extract this. Oop. Okay, and now let's go up to the top of this. I'm gonna definitely have to tweak some of these things because it's a little hard to go from the top to the bottom of that list. There's not gonna... Probably won't send over a log. Maybe I'll send over a debug feature. Not sure. But yeah. Oh, let me know in the comments. What do you guys use more? You guys have Windows or Mac PC? I might start a poll for this. Because what I'm thinking is, on this, I might put this as like default on the main one that you guys use. Oops, I don't need to copy that. I need to copy his path. Some of the stuff I'm doing is off screen as well. Just like the file picking. 206 files. I can't remember if that is flow like editing. Yeah, we might be able to make a flow like editing tutorial at some point. Right now we're going to be a bit focused on this, but we might be able to do that at some point. I'll have to see. There's a guy that is really good at making those tutorials. I forget what his name is, of course. He makes them for DaVinci Resolve, but he makes some good flow tutorials. Windows? Cool, man. Thank you for that. Very helpful. Let's boot up our DaVinci project. Pop in here. Let's see. We got combined with images. Boom. And if you guys have any other ideas for this plugin, feel free to let me know too. I'm happy to consider adding some stuff. It's a plugin for the people. Alright, so the text is still off a little bit. Looks like all the designs and stuff overall are coming in pretty good. Looks like this is a little fucked up. So we'll have to see why. I think, at least. Let me double check that. Let's see. I think I know why, actually, across the board right now, why this happens, and that's because of something that I implemented last night, which helped us for a different design. So we might have to we might have to make a double version of this, like 2 different methods or something. It'll be set up differently than this. It'll be cleaner, but let me see. So, all right. I just wanted to check up on that. I don't want to. Let me make note of that. Real quick. Alright, so let's see what we got. Free Figma UI kit. So, Garuda, I can't do it right now, but if you drop it in my Discord, like if you message it to me, I'll just pop up my Discord real quick. It's literally just my name here, except .robcreates. I'm pretty sure that's my Discord username. If you add me on there, and then just let me know that you added me in the chat, I'll add you back, and then then you can send it over there, and I can take a look at it later. Bum bum bum. Free Figma UI kit. Free Figma UI kit. What was I writing down? I forget what I was writing down here. Oh. I think there is a problem with the feature that I implemented last night on certain designs because the background for each layer overlaps other layers. Alright, untitled UI. Untitled. I gotta figure out where to save this too, because if I don't save it, then I'm totally gonna forget about it. Plugins. My plugins. Boom, we'll save it in here. Problems.
You did it.
That's fine. What is this gonna save as though? Hopefully text.
Mike, gentle. You're gonna rip it, Avery.
I could have put .txt on it, but oh, you're in Tom Discord. I just realized. Haha. Yeah, man, I love Tommy, dude. He's 100% my favorite live streamer right now. I love Tommy to death, dude. Been watching pretty much all of his videos. I saw him streaming right now, and I'm a little disappointed because I can't watch him. I do a lot of my work on the side while I'm watching him, but I don't want to be that distracted while I'm working on this and live streaming right now. But yeah, I love Tommy to death, dude. That man's a real G. His shit's fire, dude. Alright, so what were we working on? We were working on popping out here on Stripe. Alright, and then let's see here. So we're working on this one. So if we can get this going. Let me see if you send me a friend request. If not, I'll just send you a friend request if your name's the same. Now that I know you're in Tommy's Discord.
You want to set him up?
Boom. Boom. Got you, fam.
Right here?
Yeah, feel free to send me that in the chat. Let's see. Oh, I also saw Tommy's idea. His idea looks freaking fire, dude. Did you see his idea that he's doing for the Replit thing? Let's see here. Do we want to do the full thing? Yeah, we'll just do the full thing. See what we got going on.
You just took off a nice sticker. Put it back.
Alright, text. Yeah, it was a really cool idea, man. Oh. Oh no, you're good, bro. You just mentioned that you were in Tommy's Discord, so I was like, oh, bro, I'll just add you. I got it pulled up right here. It's at the top. We'll just come in and add you real quick if your name's the same. And it is. Some people put their name differently than what they are popping up here, so I'm just like, I can't connect the two. But with you, you had your name exactly the same, so it was pretty easy. I mean, I'm not sure if it's exactly the same, but at least your image is the same. But nah, bro, take your time, man. I'm sure you got other stuff going on, so take care of whatever you need to take care of, and then if you want to send it over, you can. Do do do. Alright, so this is coming in here. Yeah, bro, I am talking about you. Okay, you knew. But it's all good, brother. We're connecting the dots now. With you, I know now, bro. I know. But no lie, there actually, I think there's maybe been one or two, maybe one other person that's also happened with. Yo, what's good, man? Glad to have you back. Long time no see from last night. Davinci's frozen right now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Decorating, Avery.
How much progress you did in this plugin in percentage? Like 50% done, 60% done. You know, so it's hard to say because we keep running into some little bugs here and there. So it's really it's hard to say whether we're 50% or 60% done. On paper, it looks like we're getting pretty close to being 100% done. But then when I go and look at the bugs from different files, you know, another thing pops up. So I don't know. We could stumble across a file that's still really messed up, and then we're still gonna have to tweak that really hard. Overall, the tool is pretty functional right now. Like, I mean, you could use it at this point. Like, it's good enough, I think, for certain files, but not others. So you could use it in certain circumstances. I need to tweak it a little bit. But also, then again, I know Overlord is also not perfect. So, I might not get it entirely perfect myself. I might just be striving for perfection, I guess. I don't know. DM'd you on Discord. Hope to hear your feedback. Would also love to review yours as well in return. Yeah, appreciate that, brother. I will send that over. If not, it's in the description. What LLM are you using, by the way? So right now I'm using Claude to code all this. But I'm also trying to get OpenClaw started on my computer and fired up. I got it working like slightly, but not well enough. And I wanted to take some time for it yesterday, but I didn't end up doing it. I ended up working on other things. but I'm running some NVIDIA LLM on that. It's a pretty new one.
My mom always makes me laugh anytime I cry.
To combine with images, setting.
Does she blow in bubbles? I gotta blow in bubbles.
Haha, to struggle, bro. It's going over my head.
My mommy is the
Yeah, some of the AI talk might go over your head for sure. If you're not versed in some of this stuff, it was going over my head for a while too, honestly. And then I started using it, and it still was going over my head. And now, I'm getting a little bit more of an understanding of the different things.
one of my favorite things to eat.
So until you use it, really,
Cookies.
it might go over your head a lot. But you might never use it either. That's the other thing. Like, I'll use a lot of AI tools, but I probably won't end up using
My mommy likes to
some as other people in different career paths.
fun together.
Let me think. Did I just export that? I think I did. So let me look and see here. Let me close this out
Yes. And I know
and
that my
bring
mommy
in.
correct. Hey, we're not done reading the book.
Bring in number 2.
Thank you.
Boom.
Destroyed this. Hey, this was so cute. This sticker. You wanna read? You wanna read?
Alright, let's see. This just takes a second to load.
Hugs? Can I get a hug?
Pop in here.
Can I get a hug, please? Hug?
Bada bing, bada
Can I
boom.
get a hug? Yeah. Hey, we're not done reading. Thank you.
What are you guys building, by the way?
Like, hide and
Garuda,
seek
you said you were
peekaboo.
building something. Are you able to share what you're building? I'm curious.
Peekaboo.
And then Sharif, I think you might have shared with me what you were working on last night. You still working on the portfolio, man?
Oh, look. Thank you. Look, mommy gives me baths and makes big bubbles with shampoo.
See, for this one it works pretty good.
Come here. Mommy always gives you baths. I always give you baths. They're in the bathtub.
The text is still off though. We fixed it in one of the versions, but then we had to switch versions and it kind of fucked some things up.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna look and see if I can find this this disputed text, because literally if these are in the same position, this should be, if it's left aligned and in the same position, it should be coming in properly.
She always gives me one last hug before she turns out the light. My mommy is so gentle and she has the softest touch. I love my mommy, and now you know how much. Yay! Well done. We read it. No. Yuck. We're gonna put that in our mouth. Shoes are for our feet, not our mouths.
Oh, that did something. Yeah, I sent emails to some people. Okay, good. So you're doing some sort of outreach? That's good, brother. Yeah, I think, like I said last night, I think you're at a point where you could be making some pretty decent money. So, I mean, maybe,
Thank you.
like, your skills are definitely there. Now you just gotta master the outreach portion of things. Which a lot of that, I think, is just numbers game, dude. I mean, you can have good responses, but you could also have bad responses and still get people. I'm not sure that my responses are always the best at the end of the day, but I don't know. I don't feel like I always have the problem with getting clients. I just feel like I end up getting really focused on my own thing, so I don't necessarily look to get clients. But when I do get clients, I'm really focused on doing that work. So, but a bit of it's just luck too, like being in the right place at the right time. So it looks like all this is center aligning. So I need to take from. I actually already fixed this problem in one of the other versions that I made, but I might have tweaked the text here to the accurate size. I can't remember if we did that, so it could be like moving in the opposite direction. So let me see if we can boot up Claude. Ooh, another update. Really exciting. Let's see what's new in the Claude update. Changelog. March 25th. Added manage settings. Drop in directly. Damn, wait, how big is this changelog? Okay. I don't know, I didn't really see anything in there. I didn't look too hard. I could have Claude summarize it, but we're not gonna even worry about that right now. Alright, let me think. So, what we're gonna do is I want to make a, and it did not save this as a text file, did it? Oh well, we'll worry about that later. Copy, paste, we're making a duplicate of this because we don't want to lose this version. And then the hard part is we had a version that was converting text properly, but now we don't. So V11, and this is just one version of this that we got 11 versions of. So, oh whoops. Wait, that's not lining up properly. Okay. Hang on one sec. Pop in the chat in a second. So I gotta really think. I think it was version 8 maybe. We might have to test it. So let me jump in here and go into Figma. And let's boot up V8. feel like this is a promising one. Alright, let's go ahead and export a setting file from this. And sometimes it doesn't boot properly, so let me just double check real fast that V8 will boot it one more time, just in case. Alright, downloads, payments. Payments, copy as path. Boom, boom. 3, or no, we'll do V8 so that we can keep track. Alright, almost done. Gonna check the comments in 1 second. After this loads. Okay, well that's loading up. Let me check the comments. Yeah, and we got 7 people on here. If you guys are new here, if you've been following along, we're creating a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin to make it easier for video editors, motion designers, just easier for you guys to get your work done, so that way you can focus on what really matters, the animations. And it looks like, yeah, hope so. What else you do? What else do you do all day, or do you just spend the entire day making this? So I do a couple different things. Mainly I'm working on like plugins and different stuff in the background is something that I've done recently. But I also got my daughter that I take care of part of the time, and not to say that I'm usually probably working on a lot of this stuff and doing that too, but sometimes I gotta watch her. But mostly just plug-in stuff, really different plug-in things, tweaking my website, stuff like that. That's what I've been doing recently, at least. Oh, also setting up different automations. I want to set up OpenClaw, so I've been doing some research on that. But yeah. Nope. That's not it. Oh, actually, here's the main point. I don't even need to find that because I just needed to look in here. I needed to see if it was top aligned, and I needed to see if it was left aligned. It is not. Let me make sure that this Figma file is not bottom aligned. That the text is not bottom aligned. No, it's top aligned. So yeah, let's see. What's hold on, I just got thrown off track there for a sec. Yo, I badly need AE bouncy plugin for DaVinci. I did manually, but every time it stucks. Yeah, dude, I did. That's one of the things that I wanted too. I think somebody made it in Rev Discord. I can't remember if it was Salahim or not, but maybe hit him up. See if you can message him. It might have been him. That he might have made that. I can't remember who it was. Or Rev might have made it too, actually. And now that I think about it, maybe it was actually Rev. So hit those two up, see who made that, because I'm pretty sure somebody did. All right, cool. Looks like we got 8 people on here. If you guys are following along for the same or for the first time, if you've never seen it before, or if you have seen it before, we're building a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin to make it easier for video editors and motion designers to edit their videos. All right, so let's see. We got that top aligned. Let me check this to see if this version is generating a... Oh, that's right. No. Hold on. It didn't... We need to actually export with whatever version we use. I forgot about that. Averspade, so cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, appreciate it. It should be really cool when we're done with it. It's just one of the really time-consuming things that I found. So we're just figuring out a way to automate it as opposed to wasting so much time every time bringing in designs from Figma to DaVinci. What was I doing? Payments. We'll make another version of this. So we're going to export out the layers, because if you did this yourself, it would take, I don't know, depending on the design, for something like this that you got 266 layers for, dude, that would be a total pain. Total pain. Take mad long. Whereas you could just literally do this, have it booted up in a couple seconds, or have it run in the background while you work on something if you got a lot of layers, and you should just be ready to go. It's almost drag and drop, essentially. So let's see if this fixes this at all. Yeah, super clever. Crazy no one thought of this before, too. Yeah, thanks, man. And actually, I'm not even sure that nobody's thought of it, actually. It's just a really, really hard to implement. As you can see, if you look back on the streams, I'm not sure if you've seen it before. I've been working on this for the past like 9 days in public, and I work on it a lot off stream as well. But the other thing is, I started actually working on this a couple weeks ago and was working on it for like a week or two and couldn't figure it out. So there's just a lot of different things behind the scenes that go into this that were a little bit complicated. So it could just be that it was kind of like too complicated until now, too. But yeah, I really appreciate that, man. Damn, looks like we got a ton of people on here. We got 10 people watching. We might be going for all-time highest views on this live stream. So if you guys are new here, if you've been following along, we're building a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin for video editors. Specifically, DaVinci Resolvers make video editing, motion design a whole lot easier. After Effects has something like this. It's called Overlord. Feel free to go and check that out. That's kind of what we're building here. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. Feel free to pop in the comments. I love talking to you guys. That's what keeps the vibes going here. That's pretty much all the fun. So yeah, feel free to pop in the chat. Let me know what you got going on, what you're working on. And we will get started on this. I wonder if this is gonna double up on what we just did or not, because I didn't close out the plugin beforehand. Alright, let's do that. Let's go to method 8. Oh yeah, it is doubling up. Okay, so Actually, I should be able to check this. We can see if this is the right version or not, because it should come with a... I'm not sure that this is the right version. Alright, yeah, so if we go to type, and we sort by type, effects log, let's see. There might be a faster way of doing this. I suppose I might be able to ask Claude. I might be able to ask Claude which version has this. So let me actually do that. I'm going to make a duplicate of the folder just in case Claude decides to do something funky and delete all this stuff. So yeah, let me do that. So let me do this whole folder. Make a duplicate of it. We'll name it PNG Figma version backups. Wait, did I just try naming the copy? I meant to make a new folder. Yeah, I think I accidentally was naming the copy. It's just lagging. Lagging. Alright, PNG Figma version backups. Alright, looks like we got quite a few people watching the stream. Appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, drop a like on the video. It helps me get it out to more of you guys. But otherwise, just keep watching, enjoy. Feel free to pop your head in the comments section. I'm reading the chat. I love talking to you guys. We're working on a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. And yeah. So let's see what we got going on here. Let me know if you guys are DaVinci Resolvers, if you guys are coming from After Effects, if you're vibe coders. Let me know, yeah, what you got going on. So let's go ahead and open up Claude, I mean. Let's go to Claude Code. Let's make sure it's a new session. Yup. Boom. Let's go into DaVinci Resolve assets, my plugins. Let me see. I'm gonna read that in 1 sec. Give me 1 second. So what's the current status if 1 is just started out and 10 is shipped? Also, what are the struggles you face currently? Okay. Appreciate you adding in the extra context in there. That's gonna make it easier for me to answer the question. So basically on paper, I would say that we're probably like maybe like an 8 to being shipped, but also that's not me. Actually, maybe I need to change my answer because we're going to need to do some things before shipping as well. So yeah, let me knock that down to like a 6. But we're also going to be running into we've also been running into some bugs here and there, so which could also decrease that 6 to a lower value as well. So we're definitely getting closer to doing this, but we definitely still have a lot of work to go. And that's mainly to do with like the simple stuff too. Um, Something that looks like it should be simple, but it's not entirely simple to bug fix. So I guess those would be the bottlenecks, because you're going to see if you stick around long enough or if you watched the previous streams, some of the stuff doesn't go in properly into DaVinci. And I'll break that down more in a sec. Let me get this prompt out and then we'll kind of come back to this. Because I just want to make sure Claude's working in the background. Because that will take a bit of time. So let me think. So what did I want this to search for? We wanted it to search for. Oh, right. So Claude, I want you to, or actually, wait. Before we do this, let's go into the. I know it's not the main version, so let me go into the. I should probably just even go into the backups. I don't need to fuck with this one. We go into this folder. Claude, I want you to search through all these folders. Each folder is a different version of this plugin. I want you to look for the version that keeps track of the text in either maybe a text file or a JSON file, and it will tell me how the text will come out for method 8, and it will keep track of whether the text is left aligned, bottom aligned in Figma, and or top aligned. Let's start with that and see what we can add on to this. I'll just shoot that over. We'll see what it gets. All right, so what's current status if 1 is just started out and 10 is shipped? Also, what are the struggles you're facing currently? Yeah, so I'll show you real quick. Real fast, looks like we got some more people on the stream. Feel free to pop in here, come over, say hi. Let me know what you got working on. We're working on a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin for video editors, DaVinci Resolvers specifically, and we're going to make it so that way your video editing experience, your motion design experience is a lot easier. It's like Overlord for After Effects, except for DaVinci Resolve. So, yeah, okay, let's really get into this problem now. So the problems that we're facing is with the text. This is probably one of the biggest things. This is an older version, so the resolution doesn't come in properly. But there's a feature that we're looking for in the older version right now. So let me see if I can just increase this to whatever, and if it'll all come on the screen for a second. So yeah, one of the problems is that the text doesn't come up properly in like different sections, like these bubbles. It's supposed to be like centered or something. Another issue that we're currently facing that I fixed in a different version of this that ended up getting effed up along the way is the text is not top or left aligned like it should be. We're having issues with, like, you can see here, like, this is like, this PNG is supposed to be up here, this rectangle. It's not supposed to be underneath this. So different assets are just kind of in the wrong spots, and some of them come out discolored. I can't remember if this is one of them that was discolored or not. but some of things are coming out discolored, so it's a lot of guess and check between Figma and DaVinci, and really um, seeing what the overall problems are, and then kind of going back and forth, and using my DaVinci knowledge, my Figma knowledge, and inputting that into Claude, um, to kind of think about where the problem might lie, and get those all fixed up. I don't know. Hopefully that answered the question. But those have been some of the major ones there for sure. Doot doot doot. I think we probably hit the most viewers on here yet, which is really cool. So appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody that's dropping a like on the video, that's coming in to watch. Um, you know, yeah. If you guys haven't liked the video already, it really helps me get more of you guys on the stream. Um, if you guys are watching this for the first time, if you've been following along, we're working on a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. You're going to hear me saying that a lot. This is for video editors, specifically DaVinci Resolvers. And, we're going to make it as close to drag and drop or the push of a button that you can. Kind of like Overlord for After Effects, except for DaVinci Resolve. Boom. Feel free to come pop your head in the chat. Come say hi. Let me know what you're working on. Let me know if you're an editor, vibe coder, DaVinci Resolver. It's part of the fun with these streams. Talking to you guys. It's what keeps the vibes going. So we're just going to let Claude do its thing. And let me put my analytics over here. I was like looking at that. The stream is looking pretty good, looking pretty healthy. Got a lot of people popping on here. Really awesome. Cool. Alright, so I'm just taking a look at my YouTube stuff on the other screen real quick still. Just give me a moment with this. Oh, and I think my... Ah, man, my camera's black. Hold on. Thanks for letting me know, dude. I think my camera might have died, so give me one sec. I'm using a DSLR, so I don't have this shit plugged in. I don't have a dummy battery. I wish I did. Alright, hopefully the camera will come back on soon. I do have some bugs with the camera. Okay, it's back on here. Alright, cool. Letting me know. Should be back now. Yeah, it looks like my camera's back. So, cool. What does it say? Problems with YouTube, issues with video uploads. Alright, how's Claude doing over here? Okay, got a little stuck. We need to hit allow on this. My bad. Gotta focus on my camera on YouTube. Alright, always allow. Do it, Claude. Don't even ask me. Just get her done. I checked Rev's site high for me, XD. I need to make it manually. No. So I don't think it's on Rev's site. I think he just made it. I don't think he put it on his thing. So you should actually message him on Discord and see if he has it, or look around the server. Because I'm almost positive, like, that was one of the first things I saw when I joined his server. Alright, looks like we got quite a few of you guys popping in and out of here. If you guys are new here, if you've been following along, we're making a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. Let me know, or we're making a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin for DaVinci Resolvers, video editors, motion designers. You know, make it really easy for you guys to get your designs from Figma into DaVinci Resolve and just start the editing process, the animation process. The part that's really important. So, yeah. Oh, shit. Cool, got my message from Garuda from earlier for his website. If you guys are new here, feel free to pop your head in the chat. Let me know what you got going on. If you're a video editor, if you're a vibe coder, let me know what you guys are doing. My curiosity is increasing. I want to see how the final result will work. Yeah, I think this is going to be really helpful specifically for you. Really, with the type of work that I was seeing that you were doing last night with all the motion design, the UI stuff that you were doing, I think this plugin is going to be really helpful for you. It's just going to help you move and just ship so much quicker. So you're going to be able to get videos done a lot faster. The agent found text alignment code across all versions, but let me dig deeper for the specific data tracking files, Jason, or text you mentioned. It looks like your message came through empty. What would you like to do? So I just wanted you to figure out which version or versions make a file on export that keeps track of the alignment in Figma. It might be called something in Figma, something different. Keeps track of the alignment. Let me see. No, it's called alignment. And what is it called in DaVinci? I forgot. It's called something different in DaVinci. The anchor. In order to transfer it over to DaVinci in terms of V anchor and H anchor. Alright, let's see what that comes up with. Yeah, after this we have design one time only. Yeah, exactly, man. That's the whole thing. You can literally take any design from Figma and just export it 1, 2, 3. Now, it's not to say that there might be some hiccups and you might need to adjust some things from time to time, but we're working on getting this to a point where it's pretty good. You know, that you can rely on it for a good portion of the time, and even then, it's gonna speed up the process so much faster. There's also something in the the plugin that allows you to upscale your designs in Figma really quickly too. So that's really cool. I'm not sure if it can upscale the PNGs like the images in Figma, um, but it definitely upscales the whole comp as a whole, which is super useful as well. All right, cool. Looks like we got a lot of people on here. If you haven't seen the stream before, if you have, we're making a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin for DaVinci Resolvers, video editors, motion designers to make your video editing and motion design process easier. Think of this as it's going to be like Overlord for After Effects, except for DaVinci Resolve. Nobody's done it, and so that's why we're building this in public. And yeah. A lot of this is done in public. A lot of this is done behind the scenes. But I wanted to at least build some of it in public. Or what I meant to say is that, well, yeah, no, we're still shipping a lot of this in public. Don't let me trip over my speech too much. What's going on? Oh, you got a splinter? Okay. I got my sidekicks back upstairs. My fiance and my daughter. So you might hear them on the stream. Yeah. If you guys are new here, feel free to pop in the chat, come say hi, let me know what you got going on. If you're a video editor, vibe coder, I always love talking to you guys. It helps keeping the stream entertaining, and yeah. I probably should have specified that I wanted the latest version of this. Okay, so versions V4 through 11. That's not true. So which one? Oh yeah, Avery. Trying to wake up, Jake. Oh shit. No, you can't go in there, girl. Alright, so what the hell was I looking for? I keep getting thrown off a little bit. Okay, so I want to find the latest version that actually exports both of these files, the font styles .json and .txt. Let's see what this comes up with. Hopefully, since it's already kind of done some of the research, hopefully it can kind of do most of the heavy lifting from that.
I can't think of because I'm not left-handed.
Here, you want me to try real quick?
Unless it's not even, I can't tell if it is or not. But there was a piece of wood. And I took it off, but I don't know if this is still wood or not, or if that's just a cut now. I can't tell.
Here, we're taking a look at a splinter, folks. No, that definitely looks like a splinter.
You're pushing it in more.
Got it out. Yep.
Okay, thanks.
But there's still a little piece in there. Nope, got that out too.
Thank you.
Alright, V11 is the latest version that exports both. I don't know if I believe that, man. Nope, that's not true. That's not true. Can't be. Can't be true, bro. Alright, we gotta settle this. We gotta settle this in Figma. Alright, let me remove all the ones that we currently got going on. The PNG versions. Remove. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. there for you, brother. Yeah, get some rest, man. It's good having you as usual. I really enjoyed talking to you, man. So, have a good night. Alright, import from manifest. Plugins and my plugins. Figma. So it said that V11 is the most recent one with this. I don't believe it. Unless this just isn't opening up V11. Let me see here. We don't have any more versions in the chat anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and mute up real quick. My fiance left, so. Alright, we're back. Alright, now what we're gonna see is if this exports those two files that we're looking for. I'm almost positive we literally just made this version, and I don't think that it's going to. find out. Let me just let other people know. Mike is back. Alright, looks like we got some people watching here, a good amount of people. We're making a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin for video editors and motion designers. A quick 1, 2, 3 export from Figma into DaVinci Resolve. So that way you can focus on the most important parts of editing, the animations. My daughter also went downstairs. I'm not sure how long she's going to be down there, so should be not as much crying in the background. Hypothetically speaking, she's not happy right now. She just wants to be picked up. She just started, not too long ago, she started wanting mommy to pick her up all the time. Whenever mommy leaves, she gets really upset. Doesn't matter who's around. Mommy's the only person she wants to see. Oh, wait. I didn't export that, did I? Or I didn't open the file that I exported. I'm not sure. I'll just export it again. No, it's gonna make us do it again. Boo. Maybe that's something that I can add in, actually. That can be a feature that I can throw in there. So, let me add that to this. Additional features. Add in a memory for when we leave pages. It will remember the exported item and allow me to additional features, add in memory for when we leave pages. It will remember the exported item and allow me to go to different pages and come back. Come back, and I will still be able to download zip file. Alright, I think there's a good possibility that this is not the one that generates the log that we're looking for, but hopefully it is. We can pray. The 11. Oh, it is. Okay, let's damn. It was version 11? I could have swore we just checked that one. Boom. Or maybe it doesn't, maybe version 11 doesn't implement properly. Maybe that's what it was. Alright. Downloads. V11. And we're going to copy as path. For Windows. V11 Alright, let's see what that does. Version 11. If you guys are watching the stream, feel free to pop your head in the chat. Come say hi, let me know what's up. I love talking with you guys. It's part of what makes the stream interesting, but if not, it's all good. Feel free to sit back, relax, enjoy the vibes, and check out what we're working on. Boom. Alright, let's see what we got here. So, no, it looks like maybe the problem is that all versions have it, but one of the versions was better at no this no, it anchors to the right instead of the left. Let me go to let me check out some other ones. This one anchors to the left. So I want to find that disputed again. So this anchors to the left. Alright, I have to go back in and check now, because maybe the latest version wasn't actually, it was only messing up a couple different text nodes. It's hard to say. If anybody remembers, it'll save me some time if you remember in the chat, so feel free to post in the chat. So we gotta remember that V11 worked. So I think I'm just gonna delete this for now. We don't really need that. But we're using it, so now this is just gonna clutter up everything. That sucks. And we're just gonna go back into plugins, development, manage plugins, in development, import from manifest. Manifest.json. Alright, let's do this. Export selected layers. Hopefully. Get a little bit of a stretch in. We're gonna be here for a little bit. What the fuck is going on, bro? 370 layers out of 266. That counter definitely is usually different than what do we have this one named? We have it named as V6. So let's just do V6 for now, even though it's not actually V6. V6 extract. Let's save the file path so that way we don't need to do that later. $454 files. I didn't think we changed this version, so I'm kind of confused. I'm really hoping that Claude didn't, when we did that search, that Claude didn't edit this, because that could be game over. I'm a little scared for this, honestly. Because if that's the case, it could have been a really big mistake doing what we did earlier. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's just getting harder and harder for DaVinci to load some of these files. There's so many different files in here. Alright, looks like we got a couple of you guys watching here. We're making a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin for video editors, motion designers, so that way you can focus on what really matters, actually animating the videos. When you think about this plugin, I want you to think like Overlord from After Effects, except for DaVinci Resolve. If you're new here, if you're old here, feel free to pop your head in the chat. I love talking with you guys. Let me know what you got going on. Let me know if you're a DaVinci Resolver, if you're a vibe coder, or if you're coming from someplace completely different. Alright, so I'm not really sure what the fuck is going on here, honestly. I think I gotta do a reboot of this, because I'm hoping that this did not just fuck everything up. Alright, I don't know, man. I am really hoping this didn't just fuck everything up. Otherwise, we are in some deep shit. get this done, we'd need to restart again. Be brutal. So I'm probably not gonna ask Claude to ever try and find anything ever again. That was, I guess, not a good idea. But let's confirm that that's actually accurate. Oh wait, was that even the correct exporter? That might not have been the correct exporter. Please, 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 fingers crossed. Okay, let's see. If this one gives a different number once this is finished, if it actually gives 266 and doesn't go to like 500 something, we'll know that this is the right one. Got our fingers crossed. Make sure you guys are crossing your fingers. Cross your fingers in the chat. Cross your fingers. So far, so good. Almost 50%. Now we're at, oh, we might get lucky. That might have just been the wrong file, dude. For anybody new watching here, you're going to hear me say this a lot if you're following along. If you haven't followed along, we're making a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. It's like Overlord for After Effects, except for DaVinci Resolve. Nobody's made it, so we're going to build it in public, and then we're going to ship it. Looks like it's about to be done. Alright, cool. Thank God, dude. False alarm. False alarm. Sometimes Figma opens up the wrong plugin, and that's what happened here. When I click on one plugin, it ends up opening up a different plugin. So, thank fucking God, dude. That would have sucked. I'm just deleting some things real quick in that folder so that way we can stay organized here, or at least as organized as I can be. Alright, now let's go ahead and pop in here. Let's see. It's got font styles, font.json. So, hypothetically, this has everything we need. Whether it does it properly, we're about to find out. But let's go ahead and figure that out. Open. If you guys have any suggestions for this plugin, feel free to type in the chat anything that you'd like to see that's not necessarily already implemented in this. And if you're just following along for the first time, don't really know what's in it already, feel free to ask me any questions. And yeah. V6. this is loaded, I'm just gonna check Discord. Alright, well, we pop this into the viewer, see what's going on. Got a couple Discords that I check pretty frequently. Alright, yeah, so it looks like it does have, I think, some of the stuff is aligning properly and some is not. So USD, where is that? Where the hell's USD on this page? Alright, this might be a good example of what's not aligning properly. And that didn't even fix anything too, so I'm kind of confused on what that just did. We got some funny shit going on in Discord, dude. I love this shit. It's so funny. Alright. So I think that fixed it for that one. Maybe that's not accurate. I don't know. I gotta click into this text here. No, this is aligned to the right, so that was accurate, and it's aligned to top. So some things are going to differ in position due to Figma. So this is another thing that we have to figure out. So what I'm gonna start doing first is, let me see if we're not using this PNG backups anymore. I'm just gonna try and delete it now. Nope, won't let me. Dude, that sucks, man. No idea how much that bothers me. That folder's getting so cluttered. Alright, so let's see. We got V11. V12. Alright, now we can start adjusting this version of it. So I gotta think about what I'm going to prompt Claude. So let me head out of this backups shit, that folder. Alright, auto accept edits. So it looks like some of the positioning is off on the SVGs that are coming in / the text in the SVGs. So it looks like some of the positioning is off on the SVGs that are coming in the text in the SVGs, because some of the text has different anchors, which is really just alignment in DaVinci Resolve. So it looks like some of the positioning is off on the SVGs that are coming in, the text in the SVGs, because some of the text has different anchors, which is really just alignment in DaVinci Resolve. What else here? We might need to figure something out for position based off of position within the frame on Figma, then the overall frame / group. This is where this gets a little bit complicated on Figma, and based off the alignment on Figma may give different values that we need for Resolve. I think also the size is probably still off, but we might never be able to figure that out exactly, and it's not the biggest deal. I mean, ideally we would want it fixed, but if we can't fix it, realistically we can just make another tool that can fix it, so because we're kind of limited on what we can do when jumping back and forth between Figma and DaVinci. Alright, lo-fi generator. If you guys are new here, we're working on a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin, make it easier for motion designers, video editors to get their work done and create animations. So feel free to pop your head in the chat. Let me know if you're a video editor, if you're a motion designer, or if you're a vibe coder, or if you're just sticking around for the vibes. Feel free to just sit back, relax, and enjoy as well. Damn, Tommy's revenue is just flying. You're learning the wrong thing in DaVinci. Alright, sorry, I didn't have Claude up. Got it up now. Ooh, shit. Boys. Fucking stretching.
Come here. Come here. I gotta check your diaper. Come here. It's hot in here. You like the stickers?
Dude. We're just waiting on Claude's response here,
You just
so.
want to see. That's a bell with a bow. There's a bumblebee. There's flowers. It's an envelope with a little chicken inside. Oh, sorry, Mama. There's a little chicken with a paintbrush. It says, full of love.
Damn, now I got so much music going on. I gotta pop off this stream. I wanna watch it, but I can't.
It's painting.
Can you guys not see Claude on screen? Okay, yeah, you can.
Heart. That's a heart. Means love. Love you. No way. You're going to the dentist tomorrow. They're gonna brush your teeth. Are you pooping? Oh yeah, you're pooping. Thank you.
Alright, Alright, let's see if Claude decides to fix this or not. Looks like we got some people popping in here. Feel free to pop your head in the chat. Come say hi. Come say what's up. Let me know what you got going on, what kind of projects you're working on. We're working on a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin for motion designers and video editors. Let me check something out. Chat.
That's Mommy's hair.
On my Super Bass account. See if we got anything
You can have long hair.
in here. If you guys want to check out some of the plugins and tools that I got on my website, feel free to pop your head in there and go take a look. The link is in the description. There's not much on there yet. I got a couple tools that I've been working on in the background, and this is one of them. But they just haven't made it on the site yet. A couple of them are done. Build succeeded. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and delete this. Delete. 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 Boop, boop, boop. Yo, what's going on, SCR? So my tool, I'm making a plugin for DaVinci Resolvers, video editors, motion designers that use DaVinci Resolve. It's Figma to DaVinci Resolve. Have you ever seen? What the heck's the name of it? Sorry, I'm blanking right now. I say this like 100 times too, so. Shoot. Give me 1 sec to think. Yeah, so I'm making a plugin for Figma to DaVinci Resolve, basically to make it so that way you can push your designs from Figma into DaVinci with the click of a button, and just make it so that way you can quickly start the animation process. I always thought a mini app that creates DaVinci templates with built-in folders and subfolders, color coding everything, creating timelines would be cool. So like you start out with a small wizard. Good idea. Yeah, thanks, man. I really hope so. I think this can do quite well. I just found that in my own workflow, I needed this a lot, so I figured a lot of other people would also need this as well. But yeah. I think I was working on something similar to what you were talking about too a little while ago. I couldn't get it to work properly, so I stopped working on it. But even then, it might have been a bit different than what you're talking about too. I always thought, let me read it again. I always thought a mini app that creates DaVinci templates with built-in folders and subfolders, color grading everything, creating timelines would be cool. Yeah, so I was actually, okay, I was making something a little bit different. I was making something, I forget what it was exactly because it's been a little while since I've been working on it, but it was something around templates and making them visual so that way they were just drag and drop into DaVinci. But you should check out Patrick Sterling if you haven't seen him already. I think he's working on something kind of that you're looking at, Averspades. It's Macro Machine. Maybe you already seen it. So many people need your tool. Yeah, thanks, man. It's gonna be really good for like motion design and, you know, just video editing in general, but a lot of motion designers definitely, if you're motion designing in DaVinci at least. Yeah, check it out, man. It's really cool. He hasn't released it yet. He just released the beta, I think, literally the other day. I haven't gotten a chance to check it out, but I'm really excited for it. It's got like this pretty cool CSV feature where you can quickly like change text. I don't know how I would even describe it, but I think that's one of the dopest features that I'm looking forward to. But overall, just being able to create macros faster, which will be really nice. I'm not sure. This will be, and also actually his tool is more more template focused in the sense that like you would make a .setting file or something like that. It's more for like making macros. So actually rereading your comment, maybe yours is a little bit different, but maybe you're still looking for that. I'm not sure. Let me see what we got going on here. Select files. Like the video. Appreciate it, brother. Thanks for popping in the chat. Thanks for watching. Yeah, coming through. That's what's up, dude. Thank you, everybody, for watching. But would you be able to do it? what you are going to do. Would I be able to do what this plugin, the Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin? I think it's pretty close to being done, honestly. Like,
Thank you.
I keep saying, like, I keep changing my mind on what, like, number out of 10, like, how close we're getting. Hopefully I just selected the same folder. I'm, like, kind of getting a little bit thrown off here, but, that's okay. Let me toss this in real quick. Yeah, how far is it done? So it's kind of hard to say because I've only tested this on 2 Figma files so far, and on paper it looks like it's pretty much ready to rock and roll for the most part. Like, it's pretty usable right now. But with that being said, like I said, I've only tested this in 2 designs so far. It still gets the text in the wrong position, but I mean, if you're working on smaller problems, that's not a problem. But otherwise, yeah. How much am I gonna sell the tool for? So that's up for debate right now. I'm not actually sure how much I'm gonna sell it for yet. So that's gonna be a whole nother thing that I'm gonna be working on, the pricing of this, after I actually get the plugin up and running. I want to get it shippable first. Mm, mm, mm. Alright guys, I got to turn off the cam for a sec. We're going to be doing a baby change. I share a room with some baby stuff. So let me just turn off the cam for a second, and let me mute the mic, otherwise you're going to hear screaming baby most likely. Or I'll give that a sec. If we hear screaming baby, I'll mute the mic. But I'm still gonna be here. Oh yeah, no. Can't do that right now though, but alright, yeah, we're gonna get a screaming baby, so I'm just gonna mute my mic. Enjoy the music for a minute.
I'm changing her diaper.
Alright, so it doesn't look like the baby's really screaming in the background, so I'm just gonna turn my mic back on for a second. If the baby does start screaming, I'll turn my mic off. Alright. thank you guys for watching the stream. Feel free to drop a like on this video. It helps me get it out to more of you guys. Yeah, if you're new here, if you're not new here, we're making a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. It's kind of like Overlord for After Effects, except for DaVinci Resolve. This is going to help motion designers, video editors quickly get their designs from Figma into DaVinci. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at what's going on here, because the problem is all this text is like overlapping. So let me make sure that this is still coming in aligned as it properly should be. The merge. Okay, so there's still text overlapping. I think some of this was better before, possibly. So we're definitely going to need to do some further tweaking on this. Do you ever try Opus on your project as well? Maybe it finds issues that Sonic can't. Yeah, so I did try Opus for a while. I'm still rocking and rolling on the Pro version. So it was doing a little bit too much of credit burn. And it wasn't really working much better, honestly, but it has been, with that being said, it has been a little while since I've tried it. So let me see what I got as far as credits right now, and then maybe we can fool around with Opus a little bit. Alright, so we're only at 25% used. We can probably fiddle around with Opus a little bit and see what happens. Opus, but yeah, that's actually a really good idea. I haven't used this in a while, so thank you for suggesting that. Alright, so here we go. It still looks like the SVGs are off. Some of the text ends up overlapping. Sorry, I don't want you to end stream early. Just thought it might help. No. You're good, brother. End stream because no token usage. No. You're good, dude. If we have to, it's not really a big deal. You know, we'll just rock and roll with the free version or something on a different account. At some point, I am going to upgrade to the max plan. I'm not going to do it yet. But I mean, we're literally only at, we just looked at it, I think it was like 25% usage. So we should be ready to go. We've already been rocking and rolling on the stream for like 2 hours. So we've only went through 25% in 2 hours, so we'll see how much Opus goes through. We'll do like a prompt or two just to see. It still looks like the SVGs are off. Some of the text ends up overlapping, and who knows, maybe this could help us get to the root of the problem faster, so it would use less credits to begin with anyways. So it still looks like the SVGs are off. Some of the text ends up overlapping. So we need to make sure that we're getting the position data properly. Well, actually, position and well, no, it already has the alignment. I don't want to throw that off. That'll be a problem. Position data properly from Figma and make some decisions based off the alignment. Oh, I think my daughter just fell or something. My fiance is watching her, but I have some screaming here. It still looks like the SVGs are off. Some of the text ends up overlapping, so we need to make sure that we're getting the position data properly from Figma and make some decisions based off the alignment and based off where that layer is positioned in the overall frame of the Figma file. This makes sense to me. I'm not sure if this is going to make sense to Claude, so hopefully it can kind of decipher what I'm saying here, because I can't figure out right now how to word it properly. But hopefully this works and this doesn't completely throw Claude off in a different direction.
She wants a nap. So yeah, she
Alright, here we go. I'm curious to see what Opus will do on this issue, because I haven't tested it out for this particular issue, so I'm pretty excited actually. Good get node bonds already exists. Gives the node's bounding box relative to the frame. This is exactly the authoritative. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Yeah, thank you, sir. Appreciate it, man. We could have been just going down the same path for hours, and who knows, maybe this will spit something out nice that we really like and get it done in like 5 minutes, or maybe even less. Yeah, don't think about it. No, don't push it. Don't push it, Avery. Don't push it, girl.
wants a nap.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright, we're gonna get some camera movement going here. My daughter's playing with my screen, and it's in front of the camera's in front of the screen, so oh shoot. Oh, gotta hold on to the camera. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, momentary movement process. We're gonna get a little bit of a different view here. Otherwise she's gonna rip this camera to the ground. She wants to fix the bug herself. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what she wants to do. I think that's it, man. You're right. You're right on the money with that one. That's great. Oh, did I never turn my face cam back on? I didn't even realize that. Oops. You guys didn't even get to witness all that action. Yeah, that was freaking great, dude. I love that. I love that. Looks like there's some sort of something blocking my chair, too. Alright, let's see. she's playing with her toy. From there, that's hilarious. You guys are probably gonna get a couple different songs going on in the background now. Some music from the stream, some music from my daughter. She's trying to do anything she can to help fix this problem. Like Aver said, I don't know if you mind me calling you Aver. Otherwise, I'll call you Aver Spades. What's going on, guys? If you guys are joining here for the first time, or if you've been following along, we're working on the Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin for DaVinci Resolve. It's going to help video editors, motion designers, 1, 2, 3, push your things over, your designs over from Figma into DaVinci. It's kind of like Overlord for After Effects, except for DaVinci Resolve. Haha, I don't mind. Pretty old username. Yeah, dope, brother. I don't suppose your name is Avery, is it? Is that why your name is Aver Spades? I'm only asking because my daughter's name is Avery. Yeah. Alright, let's see what this does. I know Avery is one of those names that goes both ways. It sounds good for both men and women. So, yeah. Or at least that's how I feel, but to each their own. Alright, let's see what this has cooked up for us. Let me just refresh this real quick. Nah, it's not. Comes from a French word, actually, but completely made up username. Oh, okay, cool, man. Comes from a French word. Interesting. What French word does it come from? Did you create the username? Or did somebody create it for you a while back? Like Google randomly generated it or something? Bada bing, bada boom. Fingers crossed for Opus to work. Yes, indeed. Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed, indeed. Let's do it up. Come on, Opus, work your magic. Alright, we're getting closer, we're getting closer. Let me go ahead and let me delete this. Let me delete this. Make a new copy. Boom. Oh, let me delete this too. Boom. Extract. cool. I'm gonna go back up to the top. What was it? Payments, yep. Alright. Let's see. Payments, copy as path. Windows. Boom. I wish Figma would just let me import this path automatically. Unfortunately, Figma doesn't play nice with this stuff. I tried for hours. I might have even done this for like a whole day trying to get this path thing to work, but I gotta do it this way, unfortunately. Because Figma just doesn't like it. It's rude, Figma. It's messed up, man. Alright. It's a fingers crossed moment, man. It's a fingers crossed. We're about to see soon. I think it's taking a while to load because I think I have the other comp in here too on accident. I should have deleted the other one first, but it's okay. Alright. Oh man. Oh, alright. So it did some things good. Oh, but now it's fucking this shit up. Oh. That might have been fucked up before. Let me go and see. That fucked up before? F. No, it destroyed it. No, Opus, how could you? I don't know. It could just be that we need to train this further because, like, it just, I don't know. We might have to go through the hard times of retraining this, though, to get it right. I might train it with Opus and take another stab at it. Let me see how much usage that used up. Oh, shit. Wait, maybe not. Maybe no more Opus. That used up like 11%, I think, on that one command, which is pretty brutal. Yeah, we might need to just, stick to the, just Sonnet for now, you know? Uh-oh. What happened now? She hit her head? Oh, she fell hard. Yeah, my daughter's not. She's getting used to walking in shoes. Alright, let me mute up again. Real quick. Alright, we back. Alright, so, man, I wish I could run more. I wish it wasn't so costly to run Opus. Like, if I had the max plan, we could probably rip it a little bit. Yeah, otherwise, people also had success using Codex 5.4 with issues Claude struggled with. But this would mean changing to anti-gravity or cursor as an interface instead of Claude code directly. Yeah, Codex is ChatGPT's version, right? I haven't used 5.4 yet, so Actually, that's also going to be a consideration because we had been struggling with this issue for a while. So maybe it would be best to just jump in and try that. And these are some of the things that I'm kind of just overlooking. So I'm glad that you're bringing them in here. So let me jump into anti-gravity. I'm not sure if I should use this version or if I should go back to the other version before. Let me just go ahead and boot up the old version real quick to see what we changed because I can't exactly remember. Maybe I can scroll through the notes here. Oh, what? I didn't know Claude does that. It still looks like SCGs. So it looks like some of the positioning is off on the SVGs, blah, 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 blah. Alright, yeah, we'll go back. I think the previous version is going to be fine. Just in case, we'll make a backup of this. So let me go ahead and save this. We'll do. What was this? Lost track. V13. Alright, let's copy this out. Let's move V12. Let's take a look at it real quick just to make sure it's the version that we actually wanted. Not gonna let me delete that. And that's maybe because we're in Claude code on that file. So let me see if we can X out a Claude code, delete this, if it'll let me delete it now. Nope, it's open somewhere else. I do always have this issue. Well, that's gonna get a little bit confusing. Let me rename this to V13 before we get even further confused. Let me try one more time. Nope. And let's just go give this a shot again in Figma. So let's go ahead and disable the one that we're currently working on. So we got the PNG version right here. Import from manifest, davinci resolve assets, plugins, my plugins, so many different versions of this. New Figma. Alright, let's see what the result of this is. Whoa. And then we'll jump into anti-gravity. Damn. I wonder if this takes so long just because it's got to zip the file. Maybe that's why this takes so long. That's not a good sign, I don't think. Was it 370 files before? I feel like that's... Okay, it might not be possible to run codecs in anti-gravity. Let me verify. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Able to do some of the work for me here. Let me make sure that that's the correct. I don't think that's accurate, so I think something is going on. I think it was literally the same amount of layers. This could be the one that we added in backgrounds in though, so maybe it was accurate, I don't know. Oh shit. Is my mic muted? Wait. It looks like my mic is moving. Hold on. Wait, I'm also not hearing my mic, but maybe my mic is not on, so maybe my headphones aren't on. Let me see. Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Cool. There were a couple moments where I did turn off the mic because my daughter was screaming though, so I just wasn't sure if the stream was that behind or not. Alright, let's see. Downloads, payments, boom, payments, boom, payments. Would you get splinter again? Is that what you said? Oh, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know where it's coming from either.
My dad went to the eye doctor yesterday and they told me he has cataracts.
Oh, your dad's got cataracts?
Yeah.
Shit. Damn. Alright, let's see. Let's see here. Let's see if this is usable or if this is the wrong file again. I think this is the one, so it's not that far back, I don't think. Let's check that off. I don't even know what version we're on at this point, honestly.
Got it out this time.
Ooh, got it. Okay, good. Alright, let's see. Do a little bit of a stretch real quick. And now let's boot up another Fusion Camp.
Can you actually hand me that bag right there? That's my mom's. That container, that bag right there. So
Here,
I
right here,
don't want
yeah.
to hold my camera, so can you just grab that bag right there? That's my mom.
Oh, you want this? Yeah.
Oops.
Here you go. All right. Do 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 do. Let's see what this gives us. Mm, mm, mm. Load it up, load it up. I gotta go now. Good luck. Yeah, thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man. Really appreciate you popping in here. Alright, yeah, so this is back to before, so this is how we want it, I think. Alright, let's try anti-gravity. That was a really good suggestion by Aver Spades. By Aver. I could have sworn we had anti-gravity downloaded. Maybe that's only on my Mac. Alright, I gotta go download it real quick, I suppose. Google anti-gravity. Oh, maybe that's just the download page. Maybe I need to select, oh, I need Codex app. Okay, let me just skip that. Let me go to Codex and just get that Codex app. Do do. Oh shit. Dude, that's fucking hilarious. Easy for everyone on this shit. Yo, that's funny as fuck, dude. It's reading this shit like a video game. Yo. Maybe that's just the freaking app store and way all the apps are, but that's funny as fuck to me. Alright, let me move this window, man. Is it frozen or something? Dude, there's no way, bro. It's not a draggable window. I can't put in my account on stream, bro. Actually gotta make sure I don't have any shit on my chat GPT that I don't wanna put on Keen too, so I gotta log in real fast.
Look over here. Look who's home. Look who's home. Just point out the window.
Alright. Should be fine with this account.
Who's here? Is Nana here? Is Nana here?
An error occurred through authentication. Okay. Oh, I didn't even remember what that just said. I think it said it was free or something, maybe. We'll be able to run in a selected folder. Let's go to plugins. My plugins, PNG version of Figma. This one. Boom. V13. Alright, GPT 5.4. I'm not sure how much we're gonna get of this because I don't pay for ChatGPT. But that's possibly something that we could do. My buddy has an account as well. Let me see how much it costs real quick. I think it's like 20 bucks. I'm not gonna get it right now, but I could also get the business version too. Possibly. If that gives you more, I'm not sure. Alright, let's see what GPT. Oh, wait, shit. Hold on.
She wants to go outside again.
Let me make another backup of this. Because otherwise, I think based off what we did earlier, we're going to get confused. I want this backup to be on top. V13. Ah, shit. Alright. Oh no, it is correct. It is correct. Refresh. Okay. Alright, so set up agent sandbox to continue. What happens if I click through here? Sure. Alright, now I wanted to, maybe if we add extra reasoning, maybe it will be able to do this properly. So my Figma plugin, I gotta install MCP, unable to install. Why? Why? Oh, maybe because I already installed all these in what's it called? I don't know, in Claude. So is this in the right folder too? I'm not sure if this is or not. Okay, so the positioning of the SVGs when they come out of the Figma plugin is wrong. Some of the SVGs are accurate or close to accurate. Others are not accurate. I believe it is to do with the alignment of the text. Alright, what's going on, guys? If you guys are watching this, we're making a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. It's for motion designers, video editors, just to make it so that way you can focus on actually animating the videos, all that really matters. Be able to do this with a click of a button, or as close to as click of a button as we can get. Think Overlord for After Effects, except for DaVinci Resolve. Okay, so the positioning of the SVGs when they come out of the Figma plugin is wrong. Some of the SVGs are accurate or close to accurate. Others are not accurate, and I believe it is to do with the alignment of the text in Figma, and that changes the position data that we need to have for each SVG text node based off different alignments. We will need different positioning for method 8 on the DaVinci import page. Let's see what it does with this. We got it on ultra high reasoning, so we'll see. See how this works. If this works well, we might have to pick up a subscription for ChatGPT as well, because this could save us a lot of time on certain projects. This plugin is pretty important, dude. I want everybody to know about it since most of us click general first. I thought it'd be nice to see I'll delete it soon, my lord. It's already shared in general twice. There's no need to send it twice. It's too funny, bro. This guy's hilarious. Alright, Just looking at some Discord stuff while what's its face does some work. Codex. Alright, looks like we got some new people on here. If you're watching for this first time, if you've been following along with the live streams, we're building in public. We're building a DaVinci Resolve or a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. Think Overlord for After Effects, except for DaVinci Resolve. Motion designs from Figma into DaVinci, so that way you can get started on the animation process and what really counts when making these videos. Looks like my camera might have froze, maybe. Let me see. Nope. It's back. It might have froze for a second, I'm not sure. Boom, boom, boom. Do I need to actually review any of these changes? I don't use ChatGPT, so will it just go through with this? I haven't used ChatGPT in a while. Here, let's look at some of this stuff while we're waiting for... Oh, this is corridor key. Okay, so I saw corridor key. This is like a green screen removal plugin. Yeah, I'll download this. Hold on, I gotta move it off screen again after I just brought it on screen for you guys to see. Sorry. Download. Let me see. This isn't entirely DaVinci Resolve related. I'll just put it in my plugins folder. Why not? Or nah, I'll just put it in downloads. Alright, so let's see, Baskel installer. Whoa, laggy. Let's get started. Oh, I didn't know this had so much stuff on here. Oh, okay. Nah, give me that corridor key. We don't care about any Adobe plugins. Alright, now that's downloading. Alright, so you're awesome stuff, dude. That node tree though, brother. Huge. Huge. This shit's funny as fuck. Not there yet still. I don't think PayHip automatically tracks what products you purchased unless you had already made an account. I purchased things off PayHip. Not currently set up for transactions in India. Why this? Alright, let's see how ChatGPT is coming along with this. 3 files changed. Did you run npm run build? Damn, ChatGPT kind of sucks for that, bro. That sucks. Alright, this is still downloading. Gotta do things the good old-fashioned way because ChatGPT can't do it. D copy as path. CD boom boom. npm run build. Throw new error. You installed ES build for another platform than the one you're currently using. This won't work because ES build is written with the okay, whatever that means. They obviously hate us. Claude, 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 Claude. To the rescue. Alright, let's do this. DaVinci Resolve Assets, plugins, and my plugins. PNG Figma version, V13, select folder, run npm run build. Hopefully this doesn't have any issues here. Can actually get this one working. Run the build, feller. Okay, so they were not installed on Mac, bro. I don't know why you're lying to me here. I was literally just using this. So, my guy. But if you run the build for me, okay, fine. I'll do anything you need. Anything. Plugins, development. Manage plugins in development. DaVinci Resolve Assets, plugins, my plugins, V13, manifest. I think I just removed something I didn't want to remove, but oh well. $357 layers selected. Okay, let's go down here and see if ChatGPT fixed any of the issues that are going on with this. If you guys are new here, if you've been following along for a little bit, we're building a Figma to DaVinci Resolve plugin. Make it easier for you guys to edit videos and skip the whole process of doing all the boring, tedious work in Figma to get your designs to DaVinci, and rather make this a quicker process so that way you can templatize things in DaVinci Resolve and get things done in quick 1, 2, 3. You can focus all your time and efforts on animation. Alright, Chrome. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, payments, delete, payments, delete. Oh shit. Damn it. Wasn't paying attention, I just deleted the file that we needed, so oh well, I gotta jump back in there and re-download that. Hopefully, nah, it's gonna make me export again. Oh well, my bad. And we weren't selected on the right layer, so we need to actually select the correct layer. Otherwise, this doesn't work. So let's go ahead and process this. Oh, looks like my camera's about to die here, so we're probably going to pop off stream after my camera dies. I might stick around till the end of this just to test out this version. But other than that, we'll probably disappear for a bit. Gotta charge up some camera batteries. Keep processing, keep processing. Alright, do. Honestly, I think I'm not going to even let my camera battery die. I'm just going to turn off the camera and we're just going to continue doing what we do till the end. It's it's just gonna destroy the life of the battery if I let it die. So, still here. Just switching to all voice for now. Camera died. Let's get that black box out of there. You can see the whole screen now. And let's download the zip file. Let's see if anything has changed. Payments, extract all. Alright, open, make sure I didn't turn off my audio here. Nope, my audio is still running. Alright, let me paste this. Let me go to method 8. Let's test this out. Chat, GPT, version. Where's davinci? Here it is. New composition. Alright, mommy left, so my daughter's gonna start crying. I think I'm gonna kill the mic for you guys. So, adios. Feel free to enjoy the rest of this to see what happens, if you can still hear me. Check out the site if you want to see my plugins, and if you need any other DaVinci Resolve help, you can also get access to me one-on-one on that website as well. There's a couple different options for different things. Alright, yeah. Killing the audio. Peace, guys. Alright, we're back for one last and final time now that we got the baby calmed down for a sec. We're going to be wrapping up the stream here. It looks like ChatGPT did absolutely nothing to this. But real quick, if you guys want any of my plugins or anything that I already have out, it will be on my site down below, edities.org. Also, there's some stuff for one-on-one help on there. If you're learning Resolve, you need more help. If you're struggling with some different problems and things, struggling to find clients, whatever you need, we'll figure out a plan in order to get all that stuff done. The last thing I got on there is if you have a project that you need help with, feel free to fill out some of the stuff on there and ping me on that. I'm I'm gonna be working on some different things. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna pop off the stream here. It was a pretty good stream. Went on for about 3 hours now, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you weren't able to catch it, feel free to watch it over, and catch you guys next time. Peace.